Hold up. Holy, we back in the middle, we back in the place. I'm back with my big bro Raymond. Hey man, this is our trend. If you new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And today we got the OG Mika in the building. The light bright in the middle, man. You know what I mean? The light bulb, they're gonna shine all over the world. Just make sure you get your glasses. Hey man, we moving fast, not slow like molasses. Hey man, what y'all got going, man? How y'all feeling?
Nothing, just over here minding my black ass business.
Hey, and I think we all should be minding our black ass business.
Yes, we should.
I want to bring something to the table to my niggas. Can I keep it real with my niggas today?
You definitely can.
So, I live in Texas, but I'm from fucking Oklahoma, buttfuck Oklahoma, to be exact. Where there was a certain group that didn't like us, the white folks. Sure enough.
They still don't.
But there was another group that wanted to be like that group that didn't like us either.
Facts.
We thought they was our homies.
So I gotta, I'm gonna say this as a PSA. You niggas that be like, hey man, my homies were Mexicans who we were cool. Go talk to their daddies, their uncles. They calling y'all monkeys. Pinche me out there. We knew how to say that before. We knew how to say anything else in Spanish. Pinche me out there. Fucking monkeys. So,
I'm telling you.
LA riots, man. I want to get y'all opinions on it, man. I want to see how y'all feel about the whole ordeal. What's going on out there in LA? Is Trump right to send the National Guard? Do y'all care at all?
Honestly, I don't, like, to be honest, because they voted for that. So I don't know what else they expected that was going to happen. And that was my whole thing. Like, that was my whole argument. People were so concerned about the money and tax cuts and all of that, but more people was more concerned about the racists, the injustice, the lies, the slick shit that we knew that he was going to do because he did it before. Like, I don't understand why people expected anything different from this man from the last time. And this is a result of it. I mean, honestly, they voted for him. It was all for Trump. And this is the result.
What about you, G? How you see it?
I mean, I really wouldn't strictly blame it on Trump because I feel like beforehand, like they never liked us even before Trump. Like, I don't even think it got nothing to do with Trump. Like, I just know, like I posted today, if a black man goes and gets a Mexican woman and tries to date them in a serious manner, I want you to watch how that family gonna treat that black man. And I learned this lesson as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a neighborhood with Mexicans and black people. You know what I'm saying? And I'm walking this Mexican girl home from school. You know, I liked her. She was cool. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, them brothers chased me way down the goddamn block. Nigga told me don't ever be around their goddamn sister.
Oh, yeah.
Pinching me out there like you said.
Come on, man. Like we gotta be real, man. I grew up in any black school. They had black against Mexican fights.
It was a riot at every school across Tulsa.
Bro, we had a riot at Central, bro, in 2010, 2011. Me, Squishy.
And granted, times have changed, but I don't think they mind frame have changed. And like I say, I do have cool Mexican friends, and some of them are cool. Some of them, some. So, you know, when you talk to these people in this world, you gotta put key words.
White people, some of them.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, some of them walked with Martin Luther King on Selma.
No, they didn't.
Some white people walked with niggas. There was some white abolishment. You know what abolishment? There was the white people leading black people to get free. But that was a small minority of people saying this shit was wrong.
They didn't walk here.
But the mass majority, bro, they didn't give a fuck about us.
No. And like they still have like the wars in prison. It's black against Mexicans. Like, it's crazy.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, the crazy thing about it is, like, us as black people as a culture, like, we always stick up for everybody, regardless of their race, because we always try to do what's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And until this election, when we found out that the Mexicans were majority voting for Trump, and like change our views. Like, why the fuck should we look out for y'all and y'all are not even looking out for us? Because
how you go vote for a motherfucker that's telling you he about to kick y'all the fuck out of his country?
Bro, look. I'm even boil down to the regular niggas, and I'm gonna have to get a little smart for these motherfuckers. A lot of people ain't as smart. If you're a gang member, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't they have specific Mexican gangs that target niggas?
For sure.
Isn't that hate?
It is.
Isn't there cities and towns and areas and neighborhoods in almost every major city that are ran by Mexicans that niggas better not go to? That's not hate.
It is.
So niggas gotta familiarize with themselves with the people that hate them.
Yeah.
We always want to be cool with the person that hates us. It's Stockholm Syndrome for niggas.
It's in our nature. Like, we want equality for everybody. So we try to treat everybody equal, and we be expecting the same thing in return. And then at the
end, but they're above us.
That's the thing. That's why I tell people I don't live in delusion. I don't expect shit from them.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like, black people live in delusion. But one fact I can say that my partner made is black people don't even like black people.
But
think about it.
I say we have built up a lot of us have built a lot of self-hate towards ourselves, and we act upon it and do stuff to other people out of poverty.
I can agree with that.
So I agree when you put anybody in a circumstance of poverty that they will act out in any unjust manner. You take two pit bulls and put them in a dog pen with a little bit of food, they will kill each other to get to that food. So
see, what I'm saying is you could put any other race in poverty and they're gonna figure out a way to come together.
No. Yes. I say no because
I believe, bro. Like, we're the only race that can't listen, bro. Find me another race that can't live together. Find me another race that don't make fun of people for going to live with their parents again.
No, poor whites. So poor
whites still don't, bro. No,
poor blacks.
Bro, but they still not gonna go again. They can be poor as fuck and they gonna still go with a race.
Oh no, so yes, so I will say they will still go with the race, but they are still internally self-destructive because of poverty. I used to live down the street from a trailer park. And the shit that happens in a trailer park is just as bad as the shit that happens in the hood.
Oh yeah, it's survival of the fittest.
So so when I say black people, we are in a preconditioned mind. But I don't give niggas no more excuses since the technology age, since the information age where you're allowed to get online and see better and do better. I don't give niggas no more excuses. Like before the internet, you saw what was on your street. Yeah, niggas. That's all we saw in the hood was niggas selling dope fiends. We didn't have internet or outside options to see. But now we have a phone, get on social media and see people making millions off this phone. Yeah. And you still choose to go kill another black person? Lock your bitch ass up.
Yeah.
Lock them niggas, bro. You know my whole motto. All them little niggas from 15 to 25 killed each other. Hurry up, nigga. Shit, we got plenty of soil for you niggas.
Bro, I'm gonna give you a real life example, right? We replacing all the handrails in Town Square Apartments, right? You know where Town Square is.
Oh yeah.
So we're the only black crew that's working on this job. Everyone else is either Hispanic or Caucasian.
They hate y'all niggas.
Listen. Do you know that the niggas in the apartments stole our tools out of all the other races?
Because but look, it's because poor, look, bro, Charleston White said it best. White people don't like Charleston White, but he said this the best. Niggas ain't scared of niggas, but they scared of white folk. Niggas is really scared of white folk.
Yeah.
We scared of them. And I'm not talking about what we say, because we got that bravado, I'll beat a nigga, crack the ass. But in real life, white people have their way with us. We don't go out there and march off of bullshit. We don't march because we kill ourselves. We march because a police officer killed a criminal. Like was George Floyd. Fuck George Floyd, dope head ass, man. That's a dope fiend.
It's still inhumane the way.
Look, it's inhumane.
It could have been anybody
But
that was on the ground.
don't be the representation of niggas.
No, I don't think he should.
No, he's not a
but I
representation.
don't think the police.
Bro,
He's just a perfect example of how police use their power to kill us and think they can get away with it. It don't have anything to do with the person that was on the ground. You can change that person, you can make it somebody else. At the end of the day, what that cop did was
they would do that to a rich black man.
So I say he was wrong.
That could have been a white person.
Look, I believe he was wrong. But I don't think it should have gotten 100% of what it did. 5%. I think people probably should have sent out 2 or 3 tweets, a couple Facebook posts, and moved past it.
But it was dope. But you have to realize it was in the pandemic. Everybody was at home.
I don't think people made it about strictly George Floyd. I think that was just like how somebody say this is the last straw.
Bro, that was a program media.
The straw that broke the camel's back. And that's what it was. Like at that point, we was tired because they had that happen. Then the other incident with the police officer that killed that guy in his own apartment because she thought it was his.
No, so that was out here in Dallas. Yeah.
Trayvon Martin. It was like a whole.
Hey, man, we're not going to go to Trayvon Martin because niggas
what I'm saying is it was a whole.
Zimmerman is still walking around here.
The fact
Zimmerman tried to sue them niggas.
I thought somebody killed him. I thought he's dead.
No, that nigga sold the gun that he killed.
Because I could have sworn that dude is dead.
Man, that nigga been flaunting around that he killed Trayvon Martin since he killed Trayvon Martin. He tried to sue Trayvon Martin's family because of like the bad publicity that he got. Bro, he's still walking around. Niggas ain't did shit to nobody. Let some niggas slide on. Look. Let Ray be from Crip and some blood slide on Ray. They gonna retaliate the same fucking night. Same night.
True story.
What niggas gonna do? Go on the street and start marching?
What?
For real?
They killed him. No, nigga, y'all supposed to go out there and kill 5 police officers.
They should have took George Zimmerman out as soon as he walked out the courthouse.
Right.
Man, they supposed to be on some revolutionary shit. Y'all supposed to say, nigga, y'all better not kill. Y'all kill another one of us. We got 3 or 4 of us ready to die or go to prison right now. Any second that y'all harm one of us out the way. But white people know if they do something to us, the most we gonna do is we shall overcome. No justice. I don't know now because y'all
saw what happened when that dude, his son got killed by that police officer. What he did.
Look. You see how niggas was in marvel of him? Like, damn, that nigga took him out of his own hands.
But see, this is my thing. I look at that in a totally different aspect. Because to me, you're a crash out. You didn't even kill the police that killed you.
Yeah. So that's who
crashed out.
But still,
I'm crashing out too.
But I'm saying, like, I'm not gonna crash. If I'm gonna crash all the way out, I'm definitely murdering the cop that killed my family member and they family. Like, I'm not.
He probably, 1, did he even know who did it? 2, did he have access to them? Like, you have to understand, when you in that state of mind, you're not thinking logically. That man was not thinking logically at all. He was thinking like, if somebody do something to your child, you're not gonna think logically.
Hey, but that nigga probably do want that nigga dead though. Hey, hindsight, that nigga probably want the other nigga dead though. But he like, I got one of you niggas. I got one of you niggas. We up one though. Because hey, I'm the type of nigga back in my day. Let me be beefing with one of you homies. Let me be beefing with Ray. And I see his partner. I'm going to slide his partner just because he was Ray.
Right. You collateral damage at this point.
Look. In real life, I'm bigger than what I look on camera. I'm 225 pounds. I was sliding nigga.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You was not 5'10". You're not.
I'm not sure.
You don't give
me.
You're not taller than me.
I'm only 5'11" though.
Me.
I'm only like 5'11", 6 foot.
Right. You saw me in person. Am I short?
No.
Are y'all the same height or is he shorter than you?
He's shorter than me.
Okay.
I'm
Then
only
you
like
not taller than me.
No,
I'm
like,
only like
I'm
6
not
foot.
shorter than him by like 5 inches, but like probably like an inch or half an inch. I'm
I'm
not way
5'6".
shorter than him. We eye to eye. You know how he be eye to eye nigga that's taller? And he's skinnier, so he looks taller than me. He look lanky. That nigga lanky as shit. Long, warm, having ass nigga. Back his calf having ass nigga. Me, I'm short with these guns. Ugh.
But no, but on some real shit though, to the actual topic, they don't like us.
They don't.
But that's why I've been preaching to people. But it's not even the fact that they don't like us. They are out there causing havoc, fighting, throwing rocks. Black people, why would y'all get in the middle of that? Why?
They have black people out there getting in the middle of it?
No, there's a couple niggas out, bro. I was watching the goddamn thing. A nigga was out there on the blue horn talking about they kidnapped us first. Then they stole your land.
See what I'm saying? They need to mind their own damn business. It's not our fight. Stop getting into shit that don't got nothing to do with y'all. This ain't even our fight.
But those Mexicans are out there breaking police windows and shit.
But see, I think
really
I've always been a firm believer. But I've always been a firm believer that like turn up your city is not gonna change anything.
Bro, not turn up your city, but turn up a city that you ain't even legally belong to, nigga.
But you know that's not anything new. They've always had riots out there in LA.
But hey,
if you go out there, that city is already tore up. Like that city needs help.
LA really, bro, LA is really dirty than a motherfucker.
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Like we went out there.
It's really dirty than a motherfucker, bro.
It wasn't even a month ago.
But as citizens, we should be not allowed to, but a little bit more leniency. This is my city, nigga. I can fuck my shit up. But if you came over illegally, not paying no taxes.
The majority of the people out there are living on the streets. We was trying to go visit the house off of Friday. We were trying to go past by there.
Yeah, I went to that.
There. When I tell you it was so scary, they had so many homeless people, like just all the way down. They had tents and everything. They walking in the middle of the street. They just drugged up.
You see, the ironic part, bro, what people don't understand, because we live in Oklahoma, we live in Texas, but like in Cali, bro, I really did not see a lot of black people, bro.
It's a lot of Mexicans.
It's a lot of Mexicans, a lot of Asians.
And it's segregated as fuck.
Bro,
it's highly segregated. It's highly segregated.
But the thing out there, when you in LA, you either rich or you poor. It really is no in between. Or you poor.
But that's the same thing that Dallas is starting to become, just because we have inherited a lot of New Yorkers and a lot of California people. That's why our rents are like either high or low. Is either gonna be living in a
yeah, but the difference is we have the jobs that provides the income where you can live a comfortable life. California does not have that.
No, so I think California has the jobs because they have a year-round hot season. So
they don't have the jobs because most of the jobs have come here. Most of the major corporations have come here.
Okay, yeah, corporations
that's why, right? Like that's why Plano and Frisco is blooming now because all of the corporate jobs have moved here. And
Frisco finna be that city in about 3 years.
Is. What do you mean? Finna be? It already is.
No. I still give Frisco.
They about to put Disney. They about to get a Disneyland out here.
No, but I said I'll put Frisco right behind Arlington. Because as long as the Dallas Stadium is still in Arlington.
Behind Arlington?
Because Six Flags and the AT&T Stadium is still in Arlington. Those attractions alone.
Six Flags is old as shit.
No, but Dallas Cowboys alone.
Nobody's going out there. That's number one.
But Dallas Cowboys is the richest.
Yes, but their practice stadium is out here in Frisco, and it looks.
No, but that's not where they make their money at. They don't make their money at the practice stadium.
Let me finish. They have the practice stadium is out here in Frisco, along with all of the restaurants and the bars that they go to, along with all of the houses and stuff that they stay in. Then they're about to build a Disneyland. We already got the PGA golf place out here. We got the Tesla building. We got the Toyota building. And then in the colony, we just got a whole grand scape. We got a whole whirlpool out there. They got a fucking surfing thing. I mean, it's killing.
If So Frisco has shown its worth as an investment city. Where
Yeah.
other countries have taken smaller sanctions, like Toyota has built their headquarters out there. But when I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys, which is a national team,
The
its
Dallas
revenue brings
Cowboys
in more than
suck.
those.
Nobody cares about the Dallas Cowboys. Let's be real. Nobody gives a shit about the Dallas Cowboys.
No, we
They're
don't.
the highest.
all
They're
the
the
way
highest team. They're the
No,
richest
they're
team.
not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
They are the richest team.
No, they're not.
Not no more, bro.
Yes, they are.
Nobody
No, look
cares.
it up. I'm trying to tell you.
Jerry
they're the
Jones
richest
don't
team.
even
They
stay in
just talked about this a
Arlington.
week ago.
He don't even stay in Arlington. Nobody is in Arlington. There's nothing
Bro,
out
the Dallas Cowboys is an $8 billion team.
that nobody cares about.
It has the biggest revenue in the world. It has the biggest
It's
fan
because it got
base.
Jerry Jones with all the money, and they keep begging him to sell them. Like they want him to sell them. They tired of him.
You can't afford. Can't nobody afford the Dallas Cowboys?
Mark Cuban can.
No, he don't. No, he don't want it.
He don't want it, but he can afford them.
Mark Cuban tired of doing sports shit. That's why he got rid of Dallas Cowboys. He got tired of that shit.
Well, he need to do something because
Niggas don't act right. You got babysit niggas in Dallas. You know how many times? Look, real talk, bro. You know how many times I've been at the strip club at 3 in the morning? Look, you be at strip club at 3 in the morning. You be chilling, drunk and shit. You look to the side. You see a Dallas Cowboy player sneaking out. Like, man, y'all niggas.
I don't know. I haven't been to a strip club, and I can't even tell you long. What strip club is still open right now? Like, what strip club do people go to?
Like right now, there's Bucks. There's a few of them. There's a few of them.
DG still exists?
No. I go to gentleman clubs. I go to little upscale clubs where they don't get fully nude. That's where I like to go. I like to go where the players go. Yeah. You gotta go. Hey, ask my girl where I'm going this weekend. She know I'm going to the gentleman's club. I'm going to where the player P's be at. Cause I sit there with my little drink, and I just want you to dance in front of me, girl. Don't you gotta touch me. Just dance in front of me, baby. Look sexy, baby. Shit, here you go. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to touch you, bitch. Here go a couple of dollars. So look good, bitch. Spread it when I say spread it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Stupid.
Is your wife gonna go with you?
Huh?
Is your wife gonna go with you?
No. Hell no.
Or is this you? This is your time? This your weekend?
I got 500 ones already, nigga. Shit, what you mean?
You ready, huh?
Boy, I'm ready to slap them hoes on a bitch ass. I can't lie to you.
See, I never been a fan of the strip club.
I'm a strip club connoisseur, cause I trick when I like to trick. You feel me? And that's my.
It ain't gonna be on a stripper.
Huh?
I trick, but it ain't gonna be on no stripper.
So look. When I trick,
I tell you, I used to love the strip club back in the day. This when Arlington was popping. They had baby dolls. You probably don't know. You too young.
I know about baby dolls, man.
It was two other ones. They was like right there next to each other. What was the name of them goddamn clubs? Abrams.
I'm a Dallas nigga.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of, but that's when Arlington was popping. When I take you now, we used to be in the strip club like all the time. New Beauty Tuesday.
We going to Onyx. Look, we going to Onyx out here in Dallas back in the day.
Now I've been to Onyx.
Yeah, back in the day, nigga. Back in the day, hey, we hit the Onyx up from like midnight to 3, then from 3 to 5 in the morning, we going right next door to the Rave Club.
Yeah. Look, just don't eat no candy.
Look. I be the only nigga in that bitch. Look, I be the only nigga in that bitch like this.
Look, don't eat no candy. Somebody had you mint, somebody some mint. No,
I mean, back in the day, I was popping them XOs like it wasn't nothing.
What?
I was chewing XO up like Skittles back in the day.
Yeah, I definitely had my years of ecstasy. That was a wild time.
Boy.
I've never taken the X pill.
Look. I think that bitch was orange juice bottle.
And I chickened out. I was
dumbass shit in Dallas, bro. Dallas has been the most lenient city, bro. Like, if you got caught with weed in Dallas, you didn't go to jail, bro. They didn't even give you a ticket no more.
They just did that shit. I don't even know when it go into effect. I don't know.
See, bro, it's because they might at some point pass the law for weed to be legal out there, but what they're trying to do now is they're trying to get all the drug dealers off the street.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. The only way you do it like they did in Oklahoma.
I don't care what nobody say, man. Tulsa is not the place to live if you want to progress mentally. Right now, just because as you grow, the city is going to find a way to hold you down, to hold you back.
That's
But
crazy.
see, bro, you can't. But see, that's the thing though. Like, I feel like as a person, you can't allow no city to pull you down.
But Tulsa, they do it.
But a lot of times you become a product of your environment. And
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't believe that. Like, see, when people see Tulsa, it's just like the internet. The internet is always gonna paint the baddest picture of every city.
First 48.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's all people think when they think Tulsa. But bro, it's
But
like
you know
so
what? But
much.
now Black Wall Street, everybody is talking about Tulsa.
But see, now they starting to understand, bro. Like in Black Wall Street, it's starting to elevate again. Like, bro, it's a lot of things going on out here. Like, it's a lot of elevation happening in Tulsa. But all people are seeing is the negative side of it.
But so, Tulsa's still like 10 years behind.
But
well, of course,
10 years behind what though? What exactly are they behind on?
Pace.
Huh?
I mean, what would you say they're behind on though?
One,
the food places that y'all just
roads is fucked up everywhere though.
No, but no, I'm
yeah,
saying
but not as much though. As much as y'all pay taxes, like as a tax-paying citizen, if I lived in Tulsa and I lived on a part of town where them roads like north side, like where mama lived, that fucking road is jacked up. Like I would be fucking pitching.
But why? But see, that's the thing though. We just talked about this. Why am I gonna fix a community that keeps tearing up their own community?
But look, real talk.
The roads. The people are not tearing up the roads. The weather is what tears up the roads. That's an easy fix.
But they tear up every damn thing else though.
Better roads to drive on.
Tulsa has 4 major casinos and resorts within 5, 10, 15 minutes from the city center. Mm-hmm. They pay millions and millions of dollars a year in taxes. The white people in Oklahoma have been lining their pockets with money, weed money, casino money. Man, they've been
But see, you gotta look at this. See, what the casinos out here is a little different because the Indians own majority of the casinos.
Yeah, but the Indians still gotta pay. They gotta pay the
man.
They ain't got them casinos, and they not paying the powers to be out there. Trust and believe me.
But
the problem is people. But and that's the thing, and it's not even. I'm not even gonna say it's just Oklahoma. I think the thing is Tulsa is just a smaller city, so you can feel the impact. Same thing with Texas. All of these fucking white men, the big rigs, they only looking out for themselves. They lining their pockets, and they not doing what they supposed to do for the city. At the end of the day, it's like they sit back and they watch it and they let it self-destruct.
But
and I'll step in at some point.
But if you live in Dallas. You can easily.
Dallas is raggedy too. If you want to
I'm talking about Texas. Period. You can get a resume and find a job out here that'll pay you $25 an hour with no education.
Yeah, that's true.
You interview well.
But see, that's the thing though. Like y'all kind of right in a sense because when I moved back here, you know, I've been out in Texas like 4 years. I was making like almost $30 an hour when I was out there. You know what I'm saying? So. When I moved back here, every job I was going to, they like $15 to $17 an hour. I'm like, I'm not working for that. Like, that's what led me to working for myself because, like, I was like, nigga, you think I'm about to work for $15 to $17 an hour? I was just making $30 an hour in a whole other city. Like,
you can survive out there with that though, because cost of living is not as high.
But still, $15 to $17 an hour.
Place to live out there for that amount of money.
But $15 an hour ain't shit.
I can argue you can live in Texas for $20 an hour.
You can.
Where?
You can.
Oh man, North Dallas, Richardson, Plano, McKinney.
Where are you living at? Where?
I used to live in East Plano.
I just think if you're staying on Section 8 forever and you have no end goal, like you go from apartment to house to big house and you
bro, they be fucking that shit up, bro. They be fucking they shit, bro. Like if you go to our eviction list or go to the Texas eviction list, most of the people who are getting evicted are on housing who are only paying half of their shit and still can't pay the half.
That's crazy.
The houses that I go do renovations on, they be former Section 8 houses. Those tenants be destroying those houses. Like, it'd be crazy.
It'd be the worst.
You take care of, you put more I don't know, you take care of stuff that you work hard for. So if you're paying for it, then of course you're probably gonna do what you need in the suburbs. And
Hey,
we got a Facebook community group, but they done form their own hood watch out here because they got people down here that be breaking into people's shit,
but look,
badass kids. It's always stuff going on out here.
but
And this is not even the hood.
I'm telling you from behind the scenes, though. I'm telling you from the person behind the scenes, the person who gets all the complaints inside the office.
I can imagine.
It's usually, bro. Bonquisha got her baby daddy here. They done fought. The police been called to the property. I got to come out at 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, do an incident report. Bro, it's never Jessica and Timothy who's fucking got a job in the morning. It's always Bonquisha.
No, because Jessica been killed Timothy, put him in a closet, and she don't go to work the next day like that.
And I love niggas.
Ass until 2 weeks later.
But I'm talking about poor people. So white, black, Chinese, poor people in themselves are the worst people to rent to. I don't give a fuck where race you from. Poor people in themselves.
I think it's just ghetto people in all. It's just ghetto people.
But that's a poor mentality.
Actually want to get out of their situation, but it's just ghetto people. And when I say ghetto people, any race can be fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
But now I ain't gonna say ghetto is a poor mentality because I know some ghetto people. Fucking Sexy Red got money. You know what I'm saying? So that
No, but I say it's a poor mentality.
I'm gonna say this.
Look, you gotta call it poor mentality.
Sexy Red.
The vast majority of people who practice that mentality are.
Wait a minute. Let me make this comment because money changes people. Sexy Red, she got her fame and fortune from being this ghetto hood rat person. But I can guarantee you, as you guys watch her career as she progresses, she's going to evolve. Watch. When you get money and you
I still fuck Sexy Red, man. Come on, now she got big ass lips.
You don't have a choice but to evolve. Like, because nobody's going to continue to accept that behavior. They don't care if that's your character. That's what got you in the door. It's like now you here, you need to understand how this is supposed to go, and you need to behave.
But no. Listen, hold on. This is the thing about the industry now. There's a shift in the industry. They're gonna allow her to be the same person simply because she won't be here forever. See, they're only building a certain amount of superstars now. There's not a lot of superstars like there used to be back in the day. Like Gorilla just became a global superstar after her BET performance.
Gorilla is more marketable.
But listen, you have to have the team to make you evolve. I don't feel like Sexy Red has the team to make her evolve. Gorilla went from that.
Who is she?
Listen, hold on. Gorilla went from dancing in the hood with pregnant bitches in the video to classy shit. She barely even have her homegirls in her videos now. Yo Gotti was the perfect person for her because he allowed her to evolve, but still be a little ratchet. You can still be a little ratchet, but we gonna take all that other shit out.
But you got also understand, Sexy Red is from the beginning to the end. Sexy Red is way less marketable than Gorilla.
So wait a minute, who is she signed? Who is Sexy Red signed to?
He's
independent. You can never change Sexy Red. Sexy Red will die out in the next 2 years.
Anybody can be marketable. Like, let's be clear.
No, you can't market Sexy Red though. You can't market Sexy Red.
Yes, you can absolutely market her because one, there's lots of ways that you can market her. She could be a perfect example of what girls inspire to be versus, however, showing them what they should be, showing them how they can use their talents to get them in places where they not before. I'm being for real. And then show how when you get there, how you can make a whole lot more money and you can live a whole lot more comfortable if you just change a few things and understand how to.
But I don't think Sexy Red's gonna change anything about her.
No, I think she is. I is because she's not gonna lose that money. Once you get to the point where you done made that money,
if you look at okay, I'm gonna give y'all
anything to keep the money.
Like also without actually hyped up too. Like there's not. I don't think you can name me a hit song that you like. I'm gonna put that shit on by Gloss Up.
because
Bro,
she
it's
doesn't
deeper
she
than
don't
both
have
of that,
music
man. Let
release.
me
But
give
I
y'all the
follow her on
deepest of it, man.
TikTok, and I like her personality, and I do like a lot of her music.
I'm saying when you get in the car,
Was
I'm
a
saying when you
mistake.
get in your
Could have never
vehicle.
went to Baddies.
No, but listen, Mika,
her
when you
not
get in your car,
behind her.
Mika, though, when you get in your car, I want you to name me one Gloss Up song that you're instantly going to.
I can't because she doesn't have any music released.
She got a lot of fucking music out.
Let me go look it up.
It's not good.
Because I don't know.
I
Hey,
got a lot of
look,
fucking music out.
I know that she was having an issue with
No, she is having an issue with her contract.
She was happy to be released from them, so then she could start releasing music. But she was saying how they wasn't releasing any of her music because basically they didn't like it. They was telling her that it wasn't what they wanted.
So the
she
biggest
didn't
thing
want to
with Glorilla,
evolve.
it was
So
her
listen, hold on.
personality is what the
But
world
listen
felt.
though, what does that mean? She didn't want to evolve because they said we don't like this music, so you need to put out some different shit. You don't think Yo Gotti came to Glorilla like, hey, we don't like what you're doing?
I don't think he said it like that. I think he said
He didn't have to.
You know, but yes, it is because it matters. Your management team matters because
but what I'm saying,
you can take two people, two different managers. If you can have a good manager and you can have a bad manager, both of them can be good, great. But if you don't have a good manager, you're not going to evolve. You have a good manager because he came to Glorilla and said, okay, I like this, but we need to do this a different way. We need to make this a little better. Let's work. Versus Gloss Up, she said that her team wasn't trying to work with her. They wasn't putting any money behind her. She was basically on her own, doing her own thing. She was just signed to a label and they wasn't doing anything.
But what I'm saying with Glorilla
she had a better management team.
No, it's not even that. It's deeper than that. You have to go back to her high school days before she was even famous. She had a job. She had a family. She came in a strong Christian home. So the music that Glorilla was making, you can tell like people were doing interviews with Glorilla in her earlier days. Were like, she's nothing like her music. She's nothing like her music in real life. Sexy Red was just like her music in real life.
Gloss Up is just like her music in real life.
Glorilla, if you really watch the interviews with Glorilla, you can tell that she was raised in a good home around Christian values.
Pastors and preachers and shit.
So that's what I'm saying. Glorilla was acting out of character with her music. Yeah. And she knew she was going to evolve anyway. She knew that, hey, over time I was going to get better anyway. Sexy Red is a trench bitch from the trenches, from St. Louis. Them ghetto as fuck. She don't have no prior back. Her mama, man, you see her whole family ghetto as fuck.
Mom was pretty though. Her mom was
motherfucker though.
She was
ratchet though.
But it doesn't matter though. I still think that if she have the right opportunity, and if somebody came to her and said, if you want to continue to be in this space and in this industry, we're gonna have to change a few things.
I'm gonna give you an example. Listen.
They probably have though,
but listen,
they haven't.
I'm gonna give you an example. They shelved the whole song she had with Bruno Mars. Why you think you don't hear it no more?
I didn't. What song was it? I don't listen to Sexy Red. I'm not even gonna lie. If it come on,
she had a song that she did. She had a song that she did with Bruno Mars and what's that crazy white lady's name? It might have been Doja Cat.
Doja Cat black nigga.
Whatever the case may be. She did.
Doja Cat's a nigga.
Like,
she looked like a little.
She a nigga, man.
Ain't that the one that shaved her head?
Yeah, she a nigga, man. She used to be thick. She used to be bad.
My bad.
She used to be bad. Doja Cat used to be bad as fuck. A beautiful black like
in Hollywood. But we'll say that conversation for another day.
Doja Cat, all I can say, look, y'all crazy women, I can tell y'all pussy be good as a motherfucker.
For sure.
Y'all crazy women, I can tell that pussy good than the son bitch.
Is that what y'all think?
Yeah, y'all
like
the best crazy motherfuckers pussy good and crazy. I stay away from. I got me a dark skinned sister. I can't do nothing. I gotta give me the dark skinned sister with that good pussy. That crazy person says, I ain't crazy no more. You still crazy, nigga. Let you get triggered by a moment. You will still go back into your crazy self.
I'm not crazy.
I can't stand that shit. I'm not crazy no more. I changed. I evolved. I moved on. I've grown. I've healed. Let a nigga play with you funny.
I'm gonna say this. I have, and I've tried to, and I've been doing a great job. But I'm not saying that I'm 100%. But at the end of the day,
you would never
like,
be.
No, I'm more emotionally intelligent. So I've been reading this book called
Look, bro. This how you know she's full of shit. She said, "I'm more emotionally."
Listen, she been looking at She been looking in the mirror for 6 weeks straight.
Because I didn't have a choice. Like, I'm an adult. Like, I have stuff to lose. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be just out there.
But that doesn't mean you don't shut the door and still think about crazy shit. See, the thing with crazy people, you don't turn the crazy off. You just learn to mask it a little better.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, sometimes I'll be patient.
But motherfucker, masks do come off.
Yeah.
It'll come off, but not just for any. I'm
Look. She just had a flashback.
Yeah, she had the woo stop on this.
She had
I'm
woo stop. Don't come out now. Woo stop.
Exactly.
You good, girl. You good.
I told her she was gonna beat me up yesterday.
No, I wasn't gonna beat you up, but
she said you better.
So when I feel like somebody has tried to play with me, then I get mad because I
talk about you behind your back.
Well, you better not never say it to my face, and
I just told you, motherfucker. I said I think you crazy as shit. I know your pussy good as a motherfucker. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
I talk shit behind everybody back.
Like, that should be irritating me, and then I'm a Virgo, so at the end of the day, I'm not gonna react right away. Why you talking about why I wait 2 days? No, like, I have to sit back and I think about that shit. And then
that's crazy.
And I'm like, you know what?
That's crazy to sit back and just be thinking about something, and it's just, whoo, girl. Then you wait a month later,
like I'm putting the whole scenario together in my head, and I'm like, you know what?
Right? Is that not crazy?
Then I be back and forth with myself, like, should I say something? Like, no.
See, that's crazy. You just talked to yourself on camera just now, loco.
No, like, I'm dead ass. And then, like, I have to wait a minute. So I'm like, let me just calm down because I don't want to say it this way. I don't want to come off like this. Let me think about how to approach the situation. Like, I have to be logical about the shit. But, yeah.
See, that's just a laugh right there. You see that?
But the laugh was diabolical.
Cause, like, don't try to play with me. Out of all the people in the world, play with somebody else.
Women, listen. Most women don't work out until after a breakup.
And that's the problem. Most women and most men.
I was working out beforehand. We used to work out together.
But the average woman is not gonna work out until she when she trying to like put herself back on the market. That's when women start working out.
Whatever motivation they need.
But that motivation should have been. I'm in a relationship with somebody. I want to look and feel the best for my relationship.
He probably didn't work out either. He probably didn't want to work out either.
We all working out. We trying to work it out with you and your nagging ass.
Oh.
That's how men think. Y'all be.
But the hard labor every day is pretty much working out though. Like if you're doing hard labor, you're working out.
Yeah, for
like I don't do hard labor no more. Well, actually,
for some men,
my own movie.
You're not doing no hard labor. You need to be working your ass out. Otherwise, you gonna be tired. Nobody will be having sex with no nigga that can't breathe 5 minutes.
Man, long as that dick is warm, got the veins popping out
like this, sweat dripping all over them. Hell no, you get your ass to the gym.
That nigga need to drink some water.
That's all y'all give a fuck about. Is that nigga who's swaying them here?
Diddy case, just like being real. Like the shit that women are willing to put up with just so they can fucking have money and
but
be
$10,000 is crazy.
That's insane.
But who fault is it?
Fucking hell.
So free Diddy or not free Diddy?
No, I don't give a fuck if it's free him or free not. Like, I don't really care what happens with him, just to be honest. But what I'm saying is, like, now it's being exposed that all of these so-called women that's living these lavish lifestyles, like the shit that y'all going through for $10,000 a fucking month, like that's not even worth it. Like that's insane.
But that's why me and Raven
get y'all living life together.
You talk in the exception mind. not the rule. You talking like that? Like most women, like you're saying, I'm not anonymously. Yeah, we agree. You
I know
may
that,
be
but what I'm
different,
saying is like
but
that's
you be
crazy.
defending
Like I'm
different
disappointed
bitches.
with women. Like have more respect about yourself. Like
But they don't though.
that,
They
and
don't
that's
though.
sad. Like that
And,
is fucking sad.
like my wife left me right now. I guarantee in a week and a half, I have a place about women and their strength. Y'all should find a man who's ambitious. If he's not where you think he's at, be that
Find a man
ambitious
that you
women.
like. Shit.
Build him up. Build that man. Now I'm not saying find a man and you gotta rebuild him and reshape him. But if you got a man that come in your life and he's like, man, I want to start businesses, I want to fix my credit, I want to do this, and he's actively trying to do those things, be that woman and say, hey, I'm with you, we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this to the mountaintop. Because right now I think women are more set on finding a finished product instead of building a product.
I think it matters of the age too.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, it does. It does matter
like,
the age. Cause like I said, if you're in your 40s, nigga, and you ain't
But no, but this is the thing too
close.
though. But I agree with Mika on the age part. But even the average man hasn't been with a good woman to help them reach higher goals. Like just like when I sold drugs, bro, and I had the most money I ever had in my life, right? I still had the wrong woman.
Clearly, because if
you're supposed to be bagging that shit up. You're supposed to be bagging that shit up.
Because bro, me and my ladies talk about it all the time, bro. We'd be like, we didn't buy no real estate, we didn't do nothing, bro. Like we were just out kicking it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
she's supposed to take your dope money and like, hey, baby,
make it legal.
Money, I go put it in my bank
invest
account.
It.
Yeah, I'm finna go save this shit up. We finna go flip this, baby. You ain't gotta do
that. So
that.
that's what I'm saying. The average man. That's why I say you can say age and a factor, but I also think it like plays a part in what type of women that man has dealt with throughout his life.
Very true.
But there are some phenomenal, women out here, bro. There's some phenomenal
men get money, they go for the wrong women. So that be y'all.
True story.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem with men.
They want to go after these dime pieces.
They go for the Instagram models. They go for the aesthetics. They want the girl with the BBLs. And
get you a 6, 7, or 8. Why women look the concept of a 6? People think 6 means ugly. No, 6 means you're average or above average looking woman. What's wrong with being an average or above average looking woman? That means you're cute.
Nothing at all. I'm average. I don't have no fake boobs. I don't have no fake butts.
But there's nothing wrong with being
I just got big lips, but they're not fake. I still got real eyebrows. I got some eyelashes.
But that makes
I
you
would be
more
considered
beautiful.
The average woman.
But that your intangibles, like you be able to cook, you be able to do certain things mentally. You are able to. That's more important to a long-term relationship than looks. Yep. Looks is always short-term because we both gonna get ugly one day.
Yep. But a lot of people don't realize that. It's like honestly, like I get so prejudged. It's like ridiculous. Like
me too, because I look so fucking good. All these girls when they walk past me, they think I'm just like a snood, and I'm like, no, I'm not even like that. They're like, well, I could see a man that's a 10 like you talk to a woman like me, and I'll be like, oh, peasant, I'm not talking to you. I'm just letting you know that it's okay.